can sit with Doug and share a spot if it's easier.
Everything working like it should?
Good morning, church.
Good morning.
I'm glad that all of you are joining us this morning. A couple of announcements that I want to share with people. Let's start with some really cool stuff from our Minister of Music, Stephanie. Do you want to introduce a few people to us?
Yeah, so we're very lucky to be starting off the semester refreshing with some new world scholars. We are missing one today. Y'all probably remember Sergio. He is rejoining us, so we're happy about that. But we have 3 new additions that we're super excited about. We'll start with Jack and our soprano.
My name is Jacqueline Parson. I'm from Sherman, Texas, and I'm a master's vocal performance student, my first year at Tech here, grad school, and I'm very happy to be here.
Hi, I'm Abby Hobbs. I'm from McLean, Virginia. I'm a second-year undergrad vocal performance and music ed major, and yeah, I'm happy to be singing here in Liturgist.
Hello, everybody. Gabriel Hernandez. I'm a vocal performance major here at Tech. I lead piano performance, but yeah, nice to be here.
Hey, let's welcome them. We're glad to have you with us. We look forward to your sharing your gifts and graces and talents with us in the weeks ahead. A couple other things. There is a new newsletter that has been distributed to the congregation and others. We sent that out by email middle of the week. my thanks to Linda for all of her hard work in putting that and pulling all that material together and getting it into a format where we can email it to others. I think we have some hard copy versions here at the church. If you need one of those, they're at the back of the church, and you can pick one up there. And my thanks to Sandra for making sure all that material got sent around to everybody. You may notice we have a couple of cameras set up this morning. We are continuing to embrace the new technology of the world. So we're live on Facebook and we'll be live on our YouTube channel. Hye-Gyung has worked very hard to make this happen for us, and so I'm very thankful to her for her efforts to bring us to life. We saw a great surge in numbers for our worship experience last week when we tried Facebook Live, and so we're grateful for that work. Along those lines, we got some new technology in the church, and it requires some doors to be open. You'll see signs. It also requires no blocking of our Wi-Fi extender. You'll see a sign about that. Most of that is located this way, where few people are traveling these days as we just come in and out of the main door. Are there any other announcements from the floor this morning? Okay, well, it's time to do birthday.
It is time for birthdays. Oh wait, what about ice cream?
Oh, yeah, thank you. We are still, this was in the newsletter, but we will do the next phase of our reopening 2 weeks from today, September 13th. What that means is the Wesley class and any other Sunday school classes that want to meet can begin to meet. Wesley class is our largest Sunday school class. They'll be in the fellowship hall where they can social distance, where they'll wear masks. We'll provide a microphone so that everybody can hear the teacher and what's going on during that time. We also plan to have our traditional ice cream social on that evening. That is typically a 5 p.m. start. More information about that as we come, and we're still working around all of the health protocols involved in that. That will be September 13th, 2 weeks from today.
So the ice cream for the birthdays and the anniversaries will be delayed 2 weeks from today. But if anyone has a birthday or anniversary in August, would you please come up and we can sing to you. I guess they stay home today.
Well, all of you celebrating on Facebook with us, happy birthday to you and happy anniversary to you. Let's start worship.
All right, would you please stand and we'll join in our opening hymn on page 116 in the hymnal. Let's remain standing and affirm our faith with the Apostles' Creed. I believe in God, the Father Almighty, maker of heaven and earth, and in Jesus Christ, his only Son, who was conceived by the Holy Spirit, born of the Virgin Mary, suffered under Pontius Pilate, was crucified, dead, and buried. The third day he rose from the dead. He ascended into heaven, and stood at the right hand of God the Father Almighty. From thence he shall come to judge the quick and the dead. I believe in the Holy Spirit, the Holy Catholic Church, the communion of saints, the forgiveness of sins, the resurrection of the body, and the life everlasting. Amen. May be seated.
Morning, church.
Good morning.
Good morning, saints. Good morning, sinners.
Good morning.
Glad everybody's represented this morning. We come to our time of prayer. I'd like to share a couple of prayer items on the concern side. Many of you know that Luann Watson has been in the hospital this week. I think she's watching right now. And so let's continue to keep Luann in our prayers. We miss her presence at her traditional place right over here to my left. And Luann, we are praying for you, and we know God's hand is upon you and providing a healing touch. One other thing that I want to make sure, Chris Fletcher sent a prayer request for his son William and some behavioral issues that William is working through, and so we want to be praying for them. And then Candace shared with me shortly a while ago that Kyle's wife's extended family was tremendously impacted by last week's hurricane, losing virtually everything. So we want to be in prayer for that family, as well as lots of other folks who were in the path of destruction of the hurricane earlier this week. Jean.
I got a text this morning from Lynn regarding Luann. Please, she's asking for prayer. Luann's temperature went up overnight, and her blood pressure has gone up.
So Luann's dealing with temperature issues, her temperature, she's got some fever, and she's also got some blood pressure issues that she's fighting. Other concerns? Jean has something to say? Okay, go ahead if you want.
Jean and Virginia Swift are both facing some serious health issues, and so we need to keep them.
It's nice to have you here this morning, Jean. Other concerns this morning? What about Joyce?
We're here.
We are here, and we are slowly and safely reopening. Great joy up here in the choir loft to see scholarship students with us and sharing their talents with us. Candace?
Well, we finished our first full week of school at All Saints, and it was so good to see the kids. They were giggling and laughing and having fun, and it was really a lot of fun.
Return to school and all the joy associated with that. Texas X classes resumed last week. We want to continue to be in prayer for everybody involved in all of the education scene locally, administrators, students, classroom teachers, support personnel. We want to continue to be praying for them in this